Okay, so this is where we left off. I found that it still had some files open and it refused to close it. So I've commented it out the public, the slots and signal and slots. So you can see I've got calculate and clear all, and I've got no information. So I'm now going to try and uncomment the slots, signals and slots. Okay, and if I go here and uncomment them, and then I want to say I want to build it. Let's go for it. Okay, so it is definitely this calculate BMI, and the reason being is I've got it defined here, but I haven't actually put in any code for it, and I'm suppose that's why it keeps on throwing out this error message. So in order to get rid of these error messages, let's just create our void, and we want to do this BMI calculator like this. Okay, and we need to have our calculate BMI over here. Okay, and our open and our close brackets, and then we also need to do one for the clear. So I'm just going to copy this here. I'm going to copy this clear here, then I've got my open and closed. So let's try and see if that solves our problem. Yeah, there we go. Now we have it. Alright, so that solves that problem. So the last bit that we have to do is now create these calculate options. So what I'm going to do for this calculate BMI, I'm going to create a new QString variable called WString, so which is the weight string, and I'm going to say this is equals to, and we want to equals our weight entry over here, this variable. Okay, and we're going to say the text of that variable there, just like that, text. Okay, so we've got that. Then I'm going to create another QString, but this time of our height. So we want HSTR, and that equals to our H entry. And we want the text property of that. So we are assigning the text property to our H string. Okay, and then we want to create our boolean called OK for the width and OK for the height. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to convert those to double, and we're going to say double our width equals the string, a string variable, converted to double. Okay, and we're going to say and OK for our width, our weight. Alright, and then we want to do the same but for our height. So we're going to just copy and paste that, and this one is our height, and there's our height one, and we're saying our height there. Okay, so now what we can do is we can put this in an if or statement, and we can say if the OKW is not or the height okay not, so it wasn't able to successfully convert it, then we're going to give out our error message, and our error is going to be a new Q error, yeah, and we're going to say it wants to come from this application. Okay, and then we're going to tell the error to please show. So we want the user to be able to show or see the message. Show a message, and we're going to say please enter a valid number. Okay, and if everything else is okay, then we'll say let's perform our calculation. Double our BMI, which is our width divided by our height times height. Okay, and then we want the result, and it must display the results of BMI. Okay, and that's how we would do that. And then for the clear command, what we're going to do is we're going to say our entry weight, so this weight entry, and we're going to tell it to please clear it. And the same with our height entry, I'm going to tell it to please clear it. Clear it. Okay, and finally our results we're going to display as 0.0. So we're resetting our results, and so that should give us some values, some calculations. There we go. Let's enter 100 over here, and let's put 2 meters over here. There we go, you got your BMI. Thank you for watching. Sorry this video is very long and full of errors, full of changes, but I hope that you've learned something from it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening. Goodbye.